Hi, my Janberry Gold Diggers. It's Christina Stark again for our last daily nugget of the week. Hope you guys have been having a great week, and it's been fun to see again those of you who have been able to re-rank. Or those of you who are getting so close to a promotion that you have been wanting or haven't been able to hit for in quite some time. It's really exciting to see that. So if you are hitting those, don't forget we have a graphic in our news feed that says re-ranked. Go ahead and, or close to it, go ahead and put it in there and let us know where you're at, because there will be another one for next month. Don't forget, we are doing our focused and fabulous incentive for that beautiful rose gold bar necklace. Remember, you have to hit your base rank of LC or higher, and you have to hit that at least twice between September and December before you can earn any of the charms. And in order to earn the charms, you have to either re-rank again to that base rank or promote. And then if you promote, then again, you get that next charm and you have to keep that title. So this is a really great way to get some bling bling for the holidays. So, all right. I'm going to talk to you about something, and actually I came up on a coaching call today, and this consultant actually asked me about this, and I was saying, oh my gosh, this is perfect timing. I'm going to actually be talking about this today. And I know that I've talked about these 3 letters before, and please, 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 as emerging leaders, listen to me, because I'm not going to give you information that should make you upset or make you feel at angst or anything like that, but it is something to think about. As business leaders, we need to think about both sides, right? We have to think with our consultant hat, but we also have to think of on a customer hat, or if I were coming from an outside perspective. So please, please, please just listen to me, okay? Because I'm here to help you maybe just reevaluate some things. But again, I'm only coming from one direction. So does that, I'm hoping I'm not putting the fear in you guys at all. That's not the intent. So here we go. The letters I'm talking about are S-O-W, okay? Remember, I've talked about your business as a store. Think about it this way. You are a business owner and you have some loyal customers, okay? Y'all have your VIPs, okay? Your style VIPs. You want them to come to your store because you have awesome product, all right? So, but one day, okay, let's take out the word Janberry, and let's say you own Subway or Starbucks or Baskin Robbins, okay? You own one of those stores, and you have great loyal VIPs, as I mentioned about. Down the street, you have a friend who opened up maybe a Jimmy John's or a Caribou Coffee, or opened up a Swenson's. And you want to support them because they are a business owner too. You're super excited for them. So what do you say? Hey, all my loyal VIPs, all my loyal customers, whatever business you own, okay? All my business VIPs, hey, let's go support my friend at this other store. I know I want to get them off to a good start. So let's take, I'm sorry if the Wi-Fi is bad. I don't know why sometimes it goes gobbledygook. But let's get back to the story. You're taking them to all your VIPs and things, taking them to the store to help out your friend. You want them to have a great grand opening, okay? So what happens is that you're like, oh, yay, my friend, you're doing so well. And a little bit later on, you realize your VIPs aren't coming back to your store very often. Because guess what? And you run into them and it's like, Oh my gosh, they have a sandwich at Jimmy John's that I absolutely love. Well, what happened about the you had your $5 foot long that you really liked? Yeah, but this other sandwich over here, I kind of like that one now better. But I'll come back to your store, when, you still have some good stuff. Okay? Or, you own a Starbucks and they go over to Caribou Coffee. And now they like that particular coffee that is made over there. Or the Swenson's ice cream cone is much better instead of the Baskin Robbins. So now think about it. What did you do? You didn't do it intentionally. You wanted to support that person. And we want to make sure that you support your other friends in direct selling businesses. This is why I talk about share of wallet. Everyone has a finite amount of what we call disposable income. You know that you have X amount of dollars to spend on Jamberry or on skincare or on leggings or on candles, whatever it may be. You have disposable income to spend it on whatever you want, okay, in that disposable fun stuff, all right? And that's where, and when I say you have a finite amount, that amount could be $50, it could be $25, it could be $75, but it's not like you say, okay, I can go and buy everything from everyone, because otherwise your credit card's going to get overloaded, and that's not what we want, right? Although I feel like I want to go shopping all the time. So your customers are in that exact same situation. They have a finite amount to spend on product, whether it's in your store or somebody else's store, or split between the two stores. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to say you're going to provide that best customer service by keeping them in your store instead of splitting it or taking that amount and moving it somewhere else. That's what we call the share of wallet. And I know Colette has talked about that previously. So remember the story I told you? And I want you to support your other direct selling girls. And how do you do that? By protecting your share of wallet. Well, I was talking to a consultant in this group who came up with a great idea, and I wanted to share that with you because this shows how much we can support our other friends in direct selling businesses without losing that share of wallet. So what she did is, and I'm looking at my notes so that I gave you the information correctly, is that you can approach her. This goes along with party swaps. This is basically, if you're not knowing what I'm talking about, it's about party swaps. What happens, how many of you have done a party where you said, hey, my friend in this other direct selling business, I'm going to invite my friends to come over to your party, and then you're going to get your friends to come over to my party. Well, what happens? You get all your friends to go over to her party, but she never reciprocates. The party gets pushed off and pushed off and pushed off. And then you happen to lose people. This is basically the essence of why I talk about share of wallet, the party swaps. I'm not saying don't do them. I'm saying do them wisely, okay? So how you can support them is that you can tell her that, hey, why don't you host a party, and the commissions that I earn from you hosting the event. So you invite your friends to it and whoever you want. And what I'll do is I will spend my commissions that I receive them from the party to purchase product from you. So for example, your friend owns, or that girl that you want to support has a skincare line. And so you would host coach her. That's the important part, because if you have good host coaching, those rewards are going to be higher, okay? And the commissions are going to be higher. Therefore, the commissions, you're able to take that money and now spend it on her product so that you can try it out, okay? So isn't that brilliant? I think that way then you can support her, and that way then you're not taking your best customers and taking them to another store and showcasing it like I told you, or told you that story in the beginning, taking them over and, I don't want to say exposing, but opening up that door, which could go from a crack to full-blown open wide. Okay? And it's really, really important. So I'm looking at some of the comments, and yeah, if you open the door, you've given them permission to spend their money elsewhere. So if you decide that you still want to do the party swap concept, do not invite your VIPs. Invite people that aren't excited about Jamberry anymore. You should be keeping track of those people who are not excited about Jamberry, still keeping in contact with them, and you can invite them to those events, okay? But it is the opportunity for you to remember, you want to keep, and I'm not saying that you're trying to be greedy, because that's not what trying to be greedy. Imagine you owning a store, a store, like I said, Starbucks, Subway, Baskin Robbins, Macy's, Nordstrom's, Kohl's, Payless shoe stores, Amazon. They're doing everything they can to keep you in their stores. So why is it so hard for us to get that concept? Is it because we're women and we love to support our friends? Is it because I don't know. I just don't know what it is. But I want to make sure that you guys understand that party swaps will happen. And I know that many people, if you've had a great experience from it, awesome. You've had a great experience. But I'm also telling people who don't have a great experience that perhaps maybe this is one of the reasons. There could be a myriad of reasons. Or maybe I'm just giving this information for you to process and make your own choice, because that's what we do, right? You are independent business owners. You can make the decisions that are best for your business, okay? So just looking at this, yes, oh gosh, no, not greedy, smart, think smarter. Yes, Laura. So thank you guys. So I just want you to remember, we can support all of our DS friends. We want to support them. Remember, you have a finite amount of money. So if you have $50 extra to spend a month, spend it in different ways by being able to go out and try it. If you just don't have that money to spend, share this concept with one of your DS friends and say, hey, I would love to try your product. I'm tight on cash, but this is how I think I could spend some money with you because I really want to try out that skincare, or I really want to try out those leggings, or I really want to try out that, makeup or home care item, whatever it may be. You can decide for yourself, but I want you to be the most prepared that you can be so that you don't realize that whatever small group of people you have right now, you're not letting them disappear. And again, it's just good business sense. Okay, guys, I'm looking at the comments and this is great. You guys, fantastic. Feel free to share this concept with your teams. Again, I do this with hope and a love for you to succeed. Again, it is your choice whether to take this into practice or whether to make your own decision. That's, again, I'm leaving it up to you because your business is your business, but I'm trying to equip your business with the best business sense. Okay, guys. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday. Don't forget to post in the re-rank graphic if you've made it this month or where you're at. Looking forward to seeing how many re-ranks. And again, if you haven't re-ranked and you've done everything you can, guess what? Great job. We all support you for working your business. If you are short on store employees, it's time for you to think about store employees and how can you get them. And again, it's talking to people, getting outside of just the text and behind the screen as here's my phone, behind the screen, okay? And again, businesses contact you in all different ways. So try all the different methods, not just one, and see what works best. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend again, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Bye.